Good morning, my friends. All right, so I had a parent recently ask me this question. How honest should I be when my kid asks me if her singing is good? So you could sub in there like if I like their drawing, if their dancing is fabulous, if their playing of the saxophone is great. How honest should you be? And the reason this parent was wondering this is because obviously they want to support their kid, but they don't also just want to be like, yes, darling, you're the best, you're the greatest, everything's fantastic. But then it felt wrong to be like, well, actually, I don't know, I kind of thought you were off pitch there. It's like, how honest should I be? It's a great question, right? So here's a very simple way that I like to think about these things, which is I love to be honest, not about whether or not I like it, but I love to be honest about what I can be incredibly honestly positive about. So let's say your kid is singing, and actually, it sounds amazing. I think it's fine to be like, yeah, I think that sounds amazing. But it's nice if you can find specific things. Like, I love how you were able to go up to that high note and then immediately be able to go hit all those other notes right after it. How do you do that? How do you plan for that? Is it practice? Are there some notes that are easier for you than others? Let's say they hand you a drawing, and let's say you don't particularly like it. You can still be honestly pleased about the fact that they used their time to draw. Do you like this, Mommy? Yeah, I do. When I see you draw, my heart fills with joy. I think it is such a lovely way to spend the time. Well, do you like my drawing? Yes. Yes, I look at this and I see all of the beautiful time and care that you put in here. And I love this area right here with this dark blue. Tell me more about that. Yeah, teach me. I love to get taught by an artist about what their art is. Another thing that I love to do is focus on the growth mindset. So to help a child really build whatever skill it was they were building. So like, I hear you really working on your breath work with that saxophone. Tell me more, right? Or what is it you're wanting to build here? Yes, teach me what you know. Now, sometimes we have kids who are really wanting to know, do we approve of what they made? So in that case, I would really push it back to say, I do love this, but I want to know, what does it mean to you when I love something? And what does it mean to you if I don't? And then I might pick something aside from their art, like, you love blueberries, but I'm a raspberry person. Is that okay? Can we still love each other? Yeah. I mean, you don't have to like raspberries, and I don't have to like blueberries. They're both still fantastic. So helping to like sort of peel back the stickiness there a little bit. You know, I had a professor who once told me a story when I was in college. It was my absolute favorite professor. His name was Dr. Lee Roloff, and he was an absolute giant of a man who taught at Northwestern University, and his classes were so beloved that students used to sit on the floor just to be able to get space in his classroom. One of the things we did in this class was we studied cultures from around the world. And there was a culture that he introduced us to where no matter what art was made, no one ever criticized the artist. People always thought all art came from God. So if somebody made a sculpture of a three-legged dog, they would say, huh, the gods are making dogs with three legs these days. They wouldn't think, wow, you know, you really missed a leg. So I still carry that story in my heart, especially when it comes to art. That no matter what art a child is doing, or any of us are doing, that art is a reflection of that person's experience and what they see and what's moving through them and what's being called to be created. So it's neither good nor bad. It's just an experience. It's like a leaf on a tree. Is it good? Is it bad? It's that leaf. And if it's browning on the edge, that's what it wants to tell us that day. So that's one thing that you can tuck in your heart as a way of thinking about art that might be able to just get you in the right mind frame. All right, so hopefully that helps you. Now you've got some practical things to say and also some ways to think about what it is you want to say that might change how you feel in those moments. Hope that helps.